What's up, KFG crew and KFG Kings? This your boy bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I will give you guys my WWE Smackdown review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And let's talk about Smackdown. Now, Smackdown was a boring show. That's all I gotta say. It was just boring. All right, SmackDown's Women's Champion Ronda Rousey will compete in a non-title match on Friday. Plus, as Eric Woods, Kofi Kingston, a mystery partner, will face Sheamus, Butch, and Rich Holland. Additional, Kevin Owens will host the KO show, and the Bloodline will celebrate having all the gold now that the Usos have unified the tag team titles. Alright, a video package. Recap: the Usos win over RK Bro in the tag team championship unification match. So we get the in-ring segment, the Usos. The Usos kick off the show and tell everyone to thank Roman Reigns. Jay says they beat RK Bro all on their own. He then acknowledged the fact that the Usos recently celebrated their 12th anniversary and says fans have seen their ups and downs. Jay says the fans have been there for them, and he makes it clear that he loves being an entertainer. He thanks the fans before Jimmy speaks. He says they also realize that they didn't need anybody other than each other. They say the bloodline is draped in all gold, and they pose. The wonder where Randy Orton and Riddle are, and note that they beat them. The Usos says they proved they're the ones last week. Shinsuke Nakamura interrupts and says he and his partner challenged the duo to a match for the titles. He revealed that his partner is Riddle, and they walk to the ring. The two teams brawl. The Usos gain the upper hand until Riddle drops them with a floating bro. Riddle and Nakamura sends the Usos out of the ring and to end the confrontation standing tall. Backstage, Riddle says the tag team with Nakamura was Randy Orton's idea. They agree that they have a lot of potential for greatness. Alright, so we get championship contenders match. Ronda Rousey versus Raquel Rodriguez. This match was awful. Awful match. During Rodriguez enters Shotzi and the rest of the women's locker room why she's getting another match with Ronda Rousey. She tells Xia Li and Aaliyah they deserve to face Ronda Rousey. They storm off and Shotzi tells Natalya she's a killer, unlike Raquel. She questions they going to do about getting passed up. Natalya and Shayna Baszler storm off during Ronda Rousey's entrance, but Aaliyah locks Shotzi in the locker room and takes the keys. Ronda Rousey and Rodriguez go back and forth with the newcomer. Locks Ronda Rousey in a torture rack like hold, but Shayna Baszler and Natalya attack them both. No contest. So we get Ronda Rousey and Raquel Rodriguez versus Shayna Baszler and Natalya. This tag team match was just awful. It's just awful. The match is underway after a commercial. Baszler targets Rodriguez's leg and keeps her isolated from Rousey. Raquel Rodriguez kicks Baszler out of the ring, but Natalya stops her from tagging Ronda Rousey. Raquel Rodriguez reverses, and the champion makes the hot tag with a fury of offense. Natalya traps her in the sharpshooter, but Ronda Rousey gets out of it. Raquel Rodriguez tags back in, but Shayna Baszler keeps attacking her leg. Natalya and Ronda Rousey fight outside the ring, and Raquel Rodriguez pins Shayna Baszler for the win. The winner of the match, Raquel Rodriguez and Ronda Rousey. This tag team match was god-awful. In an interview, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are asked who their partner for tonight is, which is we all saw was Drew McIntyre. They say people want to know, and everybody wanted to team up with them. They say their partner could be anyone from Moon Knight to Reed Richards. No matter what, they make it clear that they plan to win tonight. The broadcast team says Madcap Moss will be back next week after he suffered a beatdown at the hands of Happy Corbin. So we get Lotharios, Angel Garza and Humberto versus Ginger Mahal and Shanky. This was a quick tag team match. Quick tag team match. After loss, Lotharius interest, Mahal is looking for Shanky backstage. He finds him dancing in a locker room and orders him to come to the ring. Shanky keeps dancing on his way to the ring. He starts the match with Humberto and floors him with a big boot. Mahal and Shanky double team Humberto, who makes the tag to Angel Garza. Los Lotharios chaps. Los Lotharios chops Mahal, and Garza take control with a fury of strikes. Garza sends Mahal to the outside and hits a dropkick. He rips his pants off, and Shanky hits him from behind. With both men outside the ring, Humberto pins Mahal for the win. The winner of the match lost to Tharos. Angel Garza and Humberto. Mahal yells at Shanky after the match, and Shanky dances in front of the ring announcer. Backstage, Max Dupree says he's ready to start recruiting recruits to his agency. Adam Pearce officially welcomes him to SmackDown. Dupree says the recruiting process is on. Let's move on. So we get the Kevin Owens show with Kevin Owens. The broadcast team says Kevin Owens' guest will be a member of the Bloodline. After a commercial, Kevin Owens says he's here for one reason, and he's been seeking the truth about Ezekiel. He vows to make Elias regret showing his bearless face in WWE at Hell in the Cell. I'm not even gonna care about that match. Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens at Hell in the Cell. I don't even care. He welcomes Sami Zayn as his guest. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn hug and says they're happy to see each other. Sami Zayn refers their previous feud, and Kevin Owens says he doesn't even remember what it was about. They compliment each other and what they've been doing lately. Sami Zayn says Elias and Ezekiel are clearly the same person. Owens says he needs Sami Zayn to drop what he's doing on SmackDown, come to Raw, and help him deal with the liars, starting with Elias. Sami Zayn tells Kevin Owens that SmackDown needs him, so it's not a good time. Sami Zayn calls him use and nod to the Usos. Kevin Owens says Sami Zayn is native because he's not in the Bloodline, and he says the way he has been acting making him look like a moron. Sami Zayn says Elias and Ezekiel are clearly two different people. He asks, "Who's the moron?" Kevin Owens fires back by saying Sami Zayn is a moron, and Sami Zayn calls him a liar. He gets upset when Sami Zayn says, "Liar, liar, pants on fire," because his pants aren't on fire. Kevin Owens knows that the Bloodline abandoned Sami Zayn on Monday and wonders if they'll do it again. He calls them out. And they don't answer. He says the Bloodline doesn't care about Sami Zayn, who then says he doesn't know what he's talking about before he walks away. Okay, let's move on. Um, Kevin Owens goes after him, and Sami Zayn shoves him before he tells him to go back to Raw. Kevin Owens then drops two members of the ring crew and with stunners. So we get Ricochet and Drew Gulak versus Gunther, Gunther, Gunther and Lou Ludwig Caster. Okay, this was a quick tag team match. Caster and Gulak start the match. Gunther Gunther blasts Gulag with a big boot when the referee isn't looking. The ring general attacks and throws Gulag out of the ring. The powerhouse keeps dominating Gulag and blasts him with a chop. Gulag counters a slam and tags Ricochet, who enters the match with a fury of offense. He hits a springboard crossbody on Caster. Gunther distracts Ricochet and Caster rolls him up for a 2 count. Drew Gulak tags in and Caster dumps Ricochet out of the ring. Caster plants Gulak with a butterfly suplex and he hits a running kick for the win. The winner of the match, Gunther and Ludwig Caster. Okay, after the match, Gunther and Caster attack Ricochet and Drew Gulak. Okay, backstage. Sami Zayn asks the Usos what they think of him. He asks if he could be a honorary member of the Bloodline, and Jimmy says he can't be an honorary Us. Sami Zayn says if they need anything, he has their back. Okay, so we get the main event of the evening: Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Drew McIntyre versus Butch, Sheamus, and Ridge Holland. Um, this main event, this main event was no good. This match wasn't good at all. It was just garbage. Before the match, Sheamus says it doesn't matter who Xavier Woods and Kingston brings out because they get beaten just the same. He says New Day sucks before Woods and Kingston come to the stage. They say they found a true freak of nature to be their tag team partner, and it's Drew McIntyre. So we already know we're getting Drew McIntyre because Big E is still injured. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Big E is still injured, so I hope Big E makes a speedy recovery so he can come back. And I'm glad that I put that out there. All right. Butch begins the match with Woods. The former king of the ring drops Butch with a neck breaker. Kingston tags in and double teams Butch with Woods. Sheamus and Butch blast Woods with some chops. Kingston rallies and the New Day gang stop in hand. Woods sends Butch to the outside and tags Drew McIntyre. The Scottish Warrior stumps Holland and hits Butch. Butch gains the upper hand, and the brawling brute isolates Kingston. Which Holland stops McIntyre from tagging in and slams him into the stairs. Sheamus gets a 2 count with an Alabama slam. McIntyre tags in and clears house. He overwhelms Hollins with a fury of offense and throws Butch across the ring. Kingston dives onto Sheamus outside the ring. McIntyre and Holland are left alone, and McIntyre hits the Claymore. He tags Woods, who hits the diving elbow for the win. The winner of the match, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Drew McIntyre. And SmackDown goes off the air. Um, like I like I stated earlier, SmackDown was a boring show, and that's all I gotta say. SmackDown was boring, and and that's all I gotta say from here. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoy my WWE Smackdown review on highlights, please leave a like on the video. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on SmackDown. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications every time I go live or premiere a brand new video. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. I want you guys to have a nice weekend. Stay safe and always stay positive. This your boy, Big Boy Facts Johnny TV. KFG Crew, KFG Kings, Bullet Club, Too Sweet. We out of here. Gang.